Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-March 2020 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Sagittarius, you may notice this is a new setup here. It's only temporary. I apologize if it's a bit sloppy. I am in the process of a move during this crazy time and this outbreak of this virus. I will be moving into my new house on Saturday, so that's exciting. But for those of you who are watching this and are in quarantine or just making sure yourself and your loved ones are safe and healthy, I want to remind us that we all have love and light within each and every one of us, although we may be surrounded by this fear and this panic. And know the power of love and light will always conquer fear and chaos. So remind yourselves that when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling panicked. And remind each other too. We really need to work on raising the vibration of the collective. I mean, I'm not the only one. There's some YouTubers out there that are also saying there's getting some nasty comments and really low vibrational energies that are just kind of surfacing. And I do believe a lot of it has to do with this amount of time. And again, just protecting your energy, protecting yourself, your health, and your safety. And just remind yourself that those who live in fear and chaos are in a bit more of an unhappy space than those who live in love and light. So I hope you all are safe, healthy, and happy. And for those of you who may be sick, I'm wishing you a speedy recovery. Also Sagittarius, I am still selling my hand-picked crystal sets and my handmade zodiac candles. I handpick every crystal that goes in the crystal set you purchase, as well as I hand make every candle that I sell on my online shop, while I intuitively choose the colors and the scents that I believe every zodiac sign will resonate with. If you or your loved one may be interested in a crystal set or a candle, please feel free to go ahead and check out my online shop at mermaidscaleshop.com, which you can find in the description box. Alright Sagittarius, let's get started. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, stellium, and or any other placement or aspect you see fit for Sagittarius. This is not going to resonate with every Sagittarius that listens to this video. Messages are said for those who need to hear them, and that's how my guides and my intuition prioritize the messages that I provide during this reading. And not every message in a general reading will be for you, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. It is actually a lot more uncommon for every single message to resonate with you in a general reading than only a few, if any at all. If this reading does not resonate with you, Sagittarius, I suggest checking your other signs in different placements, because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more at this time than your sun sign does. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in the Sagittarius. Who wouldn't be? I do want to remind you guys, Sagittarius and Cross Watchers, I am picking up on both energies during this reading, and energy is fluid. So if at all during this reading you feel like the roles are flipped in the scenarios I'm describing, you are more than welcome to use your own discretion and flip the roles should you feel like that fits the most with your current situation. However, since this is a Sagittarius reading, I will make Sagittarius the main subject of the reading. Finally, we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within each and every one of us. So if at all during this reading I say the words masculine or feminine, please know I'm referring to the energies, not the gender or the sex. If anything is gender or sex specific, I will let you know. Alright Sagittarius, let's get started. Alright, so Sagittarius, weirdly, like, as I was praying, meditating, getting into that energy, I just felt like almost as if something, like an energy of like putting like a blanket around my shoulders. I don't know if there's a blanket around you at this time, or the person I'm connecting with, or energy I'm connecting with is just has ever like put a blanket over you when you've been cold, or while you're sleeping, like laid out a blanket for you. But I almost get the feeling that someone wants to be there for you at this time, Sagittarius, to just, you know, I don't know, like not take care of you as the ability that you can't take care of yourself, but just be there for you. I don't know. That's for someone out there. We'll see what the cards have to say. But Sagittarius, this is going to be a spread in regards to whoever you're romantically or energetically connected to at this time. How they feel for you, what they think about you, woo! What they like about you, what they don't like about you, what their highest hopes and deepest fears are for this connection, and what they like about this connection and what they don't like about this connection. So Sagittarius, off top, we have a lot of water here. Specifically Pisces and Scorpio energy, but could also be Cancerian energy. You could be involved with a water sign or someone that has water in their charts. But with how they feel about you already being the Nine of Cups, they have a wish fulfilled by being connected with you, Sagittarius. And again, you don't have to be in a relationship or currently involved with anyone to be energetically connected to someone. And it's important to know that time is fluid, just like energy is fluid. So this could be someone from your past, someone you're currently connected to at this time, or someone who may come in the near future for you. Time is relative. I only label the videos with a specific time period just for organizational purposes. But with how they think about you with the Five of Cups, I feel as if, Sagittarius, someone really regrets something that they did to you, or regrets missing out on a chance in really being with you. And Sagittarius, I'm also getting a hint that some of you may have water somewhere in your chart, specifically your moon or your rising. I'm feeling like a Cancerian energy, but again, it could also be Pisces, or you could be a Sag, Scorp, Cusper. But a lot of water. Also, I thank you for your patience as I get all these cards out. Ooh. Yeah, here's the fire now. So we have a lot of Sagittarius energy on the board, which is clearly your energy. But again, the roles are flipped. The roles are flipped. Some of you could even be involved with another Sagittarius. Ooh, Aquarius is on the board. You guys have been in each other's readings for a while. I know my last Sagittarius reading. Please, I'm so sorry, Sagittarius. I kept on saying Aquarius. But I do feel like for those who have Aquarius placements or someone's involved with the Aquarius, you guys have been in each other's reading for a really long time. But anyway, Sagittarius, it does look like this could be someone from your past with the Six of Cups. If it's not someone from your past, then it's someone who you have a past life connection with the Six of Cups. Scorpio energy, again, could also be Pisces or Cancer. But with all the cards on the board, I just feel as if Sagittarius, they can't forget you, or they can't forget what they had with you, or even what they did to you because of the Five of Cups. And the worst, their deepest fears of this connection is the Tower. So, I mean, really someone screwed up big time here. And the worst part for them, I mean, doesn't, you know, in their case, is that they can't stop thinking about it. They can't stop feeling regret, remorse. I mean, look at his face right there. That's... And right here, I'm also seeing like some neck grabbing. Maybe they used to grab your neck specifically when they like lean your head back for a kiss. And there's something about the way you dress that's always on the T. They really like your style, whether that's really unique or you guys just like are really trendy. And for those of you that's not your message, that's not your message. But there's something like they like your style, Sagittarius. And they're having a really hard time of letting this go. I mean, Six of Cups is where you just reminisce, almost to the point where you're too much in the past sometimes. And I'm really feeling that with this as well. You did really make them happy at a period of time, Sagittarius. But I'm just getting someone really, really screwed up big time. Big time. And it's almost like this guilt and is holding them back from a lot. Even, you know, if you made it clear that you don't want to, you know, this is done and over with, it's as if it's like they're the ones still trying to hold on to this, and that's why that energetic cord between the two of you is so strong. And there's a lot of, you know, if you guys get these comments all the time about new love, but the intention I set for these readings is to provide healing and insight and guidance for those who need to hear them. A lot of these messages come through for healing. And I do want to say, for those of you that want to cut an energetic cord, there's a lot of great YouTube meditations for energetic cord cutting. I don't really like to recommend personally because I feel it is very important for those. Everyone's different. And I believe that people resonate with different energies and different meditations than I would. So I suggest just Googling some, or, you know, YouTube searching some to find some, because I do feel like a person definitely wants this cord cut. And I do feel as if someone took advantage of you, Sagittarius. I hope not in a very threatening way. My heart's with you if that's the case. I just feel as more they took advantage of your loving, kind, giving heart. You're very emotionally expressive. And they just kind of took advantage of you always being there for them, almost accommodating too much for them. And then when you were left, they relied on you too much is also what I'm hearing. A bit of a codependency here, Sagittarius, I gotta be honest. But let's get into the reading. How they feel about you, Sagittarius, that's the 9 of Cups. I mean, they were completely emotionally satisfied in being with you. Water energy, specifically Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I don't know why I'm getting, I mean, I'm looking at this image in this card, but Spirit's guiding me about a confirmation about something about having sexual relations in a staircase or on the stairs. That's kind of adventurous, Sag. And someone was definitely good with their mouth and good at giving head. They may have told you that, or maybe they were really good at that. But besides that, Sagittarius, you were kind of a wish come true for them in a way. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment for a lot of tarot readers, and I have to agree. It's when, you know, you're so emotionally happy with this. The one step away is the 10 of Cups, where you literally have 10 cups with the person you love, and the ongoing evolvement of that emotional satisfaction and love to where, you know, possibly children, marriage, the whole 10. And I'm also getting, Sagittarius, that it's just almost as if I'm getting this feeling that someone just really is wanting a second chance, but knows that there's no way. But they feel or felt the happiest with you than everyone else, but then, you know, why? I'm going to have to dig deeper into this as to what really happened between the two of you. I do feel like there's a separation here. And I do feel like it had to do with maybe flirtation with other people. But I'm just feeling a betrayal. And it's just like, I feel it in my heart space, in my heart chakra. And Sagittarius, in a way, I really think that for a while you thought this person too was your 9 of Cups. You guys thought you were going to have the 10 of Cups together, and that's why it hurt so badly with whatever they did. And again, this is a general reading, but you really thought this was going to go somewhere, and you had really high hopes for this, and they did too. And again, if Sagittarius did something to you, then Sagittarius did something to you, but someone here in this equation ruined the chance of a 10 of Cups scenario. I'm also hearing parking garage. Don't know what that's about. That may resonate with someone. What they think about you, 5 of Cups. Water energy, again, Scorpio specifically. This is regret, disappointment. But in this scenario, it's like this Casanova here is getting frisky with a nun, and nuns traditionally are supposed to promise themselves to God, right? So I feel as if someone did something that they know they shouldn't have done, tried to do secretly. It was found out. And it was ended. Let's go ahead and clarify this. But there's a lot of regret, Sagittarius. Someone is really kicking themselves. It could have been alcohol related too. I'm getting like, even though that's, you know, not an excuse, you're responsible for your intake of alcohol. Something could have happened, like an argument, or someone made a really bad choice under the influence of alcohol. Again, that's not for everyone. King of Pentacles. Okay, so someone could be involved with an earth sign, specifically Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This could be someone you worked with, a co-worker, or an employer, a boss, a manager. Not everyone. But part of me is feeling like the whole, again, this was like something someone really wanted to invest in. They really thought that this was going to be the end game. The King of Pentacles is someone who knows what to invest in. Someone who knows what's valuable and only dedicates their time and their energy to value. And it's like almost as if someone, A, not only thinks this is just a waste of time, but it was like a risky investment and you came out with nothing, right? I'm also getting the energy that someone may have majored in economics, whether that was in college or university. Please clarify the Five of Cups. Unless there's an earth sign involved, if this is a third-party situation, there could have been an earth sign involved, but again, that's not for everyone. And the Nine of Wands. Oh yeah, with the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, someone was definitely overextending to others. They thought that they could, you know, hide the fact that they were interested in other people while trying to keep you on their same boat. Oh, hell no, Sag. And they liked, you know, it's like an insecurity thing I'm feeling. It's as if they liked the attention from other people. And you kind of were wondering at a period of time, like, why wasn't I enough? It's because with some people, all they needed to hear is that, oh, I think you're cute, or oh, I think you're hot or pretty. And then all of a sudden it's like they are totally invested in it because they want to hear more and more and more. That's the kind of the energy I'm getting. This is fire energy, Aries specifically, also Sagittarius or Leo. But yeah, something was found out, Sagittarius. Especially, you know, Nine of Wands, which is a double confirmation, by the way. You guys completely blocked this person out. You built a wall up once something was found out here that caused you a lot of disappointment. And there's regret on both sides, right? One regrets what they did, but one regrets even giving this person the time and the energy and the investment of themselves. I almost feel like someone may have seen someone out in public, like you guys were going out with friends or something, and then you went to this bar, you went to this restaurant, or wherever you went to, and you caught this person with someone else. Or maybe your friend saw that. I'm also hearing black curls too. I don't know if someone has black curly hair. That may be confirmation for someone. But there's a lot of regret on both ends, like, but for different reasons. But yeah, someone's completely blocked off from your heart completely. You're not going to open your heart to this person again. And that's the thing they liked the most about you, Sagittarius. Page of Cups. When they first met you, you were very kind, you were very opening, you were very loving. You, for some of you, you may feel a bit naive or gullible that you put your heart on your sleeve for this person. But with the Six of Cups energy in the background, there may have just been, oh, and this further confirms it for me. I was about to say, this is the Justice card. You could have been involved with a Libra, or someone with Libra in their chart, or you could have Libra in your chart. But this is just further confirmation to me, Aquarius, that maybe you felt like there was something so strong between the two of you, a connection that you just kind of opened your heart completely And I do feel like there is a karmic here, a contract here, with, especially with justice. You know, we all have these karmic contracts with other souls and individuals before we're born, and it's to teach us a lesson, to fulfill a karmic debt from a past life. And so you saw that familiarity, or you felt that familiarity with someone else because they were Sagittarius, someone from the past, meaning, again, past lives. But this contract had to be fulfilled. And I think some of you feel betrayed by your own, with the water here, intuition and your feelings about this person. I don't want you guys to beat yourself up over it, because or even like feel really dumb about it all, which not all of you obviously, but some of you may be still struggling with that energy. But sometimes our guides or intuition leads us to fulfilling these contracts so we don't have to keep on fulfilling them again in the future. And all these contracts do is make us wiser, make us recognize these traits in other people that will now send red flags off for us. And now that debt is sealed, especially with justice in the upright, it's sealed, it's done. What they liked about you was that, again, you were just very open with them, very honest emotionally, and a bit emotionally vulnerable. And what they didn't like about you, Sagittarius, is Knight of Cups. So this is water energy. Again, Pisces specifically, Cancer, Scorpio. So there's a couple things I'm getting from this. For someone out there, I almost feel like if they thought you were flirty, Sagittarius, or extending your heart to others, I don't know why I'm getting that situation. I feel like there was a jealousy here and they wanted to do a tit for tat. Even if you weren't flirting with this person, even if you had no intentions of flirting with anyone else or being with anyone else, for some reason they saw it as that, and so they wanted to get back at you. For some. Others of you, Sagittarius, I feel as if when whatever happened that gave you the red flag to get out, you followed your heart and your soul and your intuition, and you got the hell out. And that wasn't going off of anything logical. Like maybe somehow you guys had investments tied to this person. I don't know if you guys owned a house together, or you may have owned a pet together for some of you. Even as far as children, but not for everyone obviously. But there's something where, you know, you may, logically it may not have made sense to just leave. I almost feel like you guys left immediately, like without even notice, or you just like completely took your cup and went elsewhere. But it was almost as if, Sagittarius, you took a piece of their heart with you, even though you're like, damn, I didn't want that, I was just trying to pack my box and go, I was done. But they feel as if, Sagittarius, you took a piece of their heart with you when you left. So different messages there. Also, some of you just may have decided to move on to someone else too, I'm getting. Could have been a water sign. I don't know, a lot of different messages there. What they liked about the connection, Sagittarius, is 10 of Wands in reverse. So Sagittarius energy, again, could be dealing with another Sag, but also could be a Aries or Leo, fire energy. I'm almost getting, Sagittarius, there's an energy here where someone was very like go with the flow and very open-minded, like, you know, as long as you don't lie, cheat, or steal, you're fine with me. And unfortunately, they just broke those one of the three, if not all the three, simple rules in this. Like, there wasn't that much work they had to do in being with you. They didn't have to impress you. They didn't have to shower you with, like, you know, all these material things, or put in a lot of work, is what I'm getting from this. And whether that was something you always wanted to expect out of them but never saw, that's what they liked about this connection, Sagittarius. But I just get that you were really easy to get along with. You weren't someone that complicated a lot of things, Sagittarius. You were very easy to get along, easy to manage, or the connection was, at least. Maybe you guys were very, like, if you were in a relationship, you know, you didn't get at least on your end, you didn't get jealous quite easily. And again, if it's vice versa, it's vice versa. There's definitely one energy of jealousy here and one that was pretty easygoing, but you didn't expect this person to abide by all your needs and commands. Like, you didn't ask for much. And they liked about that, but I think they got a little bit too comfortable with that, Sagittarius, and they started to cut corners and be a little lazy about this connection. Also, I'm seeing a gambling problem for someone out there. I don't know, Sagittarius, if they used your money in some way, in a bad investment too. I'm getting as for someone out there. But they just got a little bit too comfortable. Even though you're easygoing, even though you accommodate, and not in a bad way where you're a pushover, but you just don't ask for much. As long as you're chill, this whole relationship will be fine. But they got a little bit too comfortable with that, is really the energy I'm getting. What they don't like about this connection, Sagittarius, 9 of Wands. You blocked them. They're never going to enter that heart space of yours again, where they thought you were so open, so honest, so giving, so trustworthy. That's over now. Completely over now. And it just, I'm almost getting a frustrated energy, but I'll be damned, Sagittarius. Like, if that happened to you or whoever was betrayed here in this energy I'm picking up on, whether that was Sagittarius or Crosswatcher, I'd be damned if the other person feels like they are entitled to that space again. They're definitely trying to watch you, Sagittarius, too. Asking around about you. I gotta be honest, Sagittarius, I'd be a bit careful about, like, if this person knows where you live, they may even drive by your house. I just be careful, okay, for someone out there, because I think they're definitely trying to keep tabs on you. But you're going on your merry way. It hurt you. It definitely hurt you. But I think now you're in a stronger place where you're just stitching the wounds, picking yourself up, and getting on with your life. You're stronger now because of this. You're wiser now because of this. Someone can make their own clothes, or I don't know, during this quarantine or lockdown or whatever, maybe you guys are knitting at this time. Picked up an old, if it's not making clothes or knitting, maybe you guys have just picked up an old hobby that you're keeping yourself occupied with. Really weirdly enough too, I'm hearing boxed wine, specifically Franzia. I don't know if you guys stocked up on some boxed wine during this quarantine. Or maybe you guys drank boxed wine together, and that could be confirmation. Someone also has a really nice collarbone too. I don't know. It's kind of random, but someone thought that. Especially if someone wore like shoulderless tops or halter tops or whatever. The highest hopes for this Sagittarius is the star Aquarian energy. Either in your chart or you're involved with an Aquarius or Aquarian energy in their chart. It doesn't have to be. There's still a piece of them that's still having faith in this, and this is why the 6 of Cups energy is still so strong, right? Really, there's all this regret here because they really were the happiest when they were with you. Emotionally. Satisfied. They had a lot, and I think it was like too late when they recognized really how much you meant to them. Here, let me put this back here. And so I do feel like a lot of them are still trying to manifest you, Sagittarius, a return, a second chance. Still trying to keep faith that this will all one day assemble back to each other. Because again, it was a very, very strong karmic connection here. But I really do feel like the karmic contract is resolved on your end, Sagittarius. And this person still is not the one signing the paper, but yours is signed, you're good. But there is something about you, Sagittarius, that they just know that they'll never find in someone else. Your spirit, your soul, your heart. And there's something about your laugh too that they found really unique, whether they told you they thought your laugh was cute. They still just have so much faith for this and hoping that there will be a miracle to make this work again. And I'm saying a miracle. Deepest fears is the Tower. Not surprised. Mars energy, you could be involved with a Scorpio or an Aries. All falls down. You know, like, I'm almost hearing that song by Kanye West, All Falls Down. Actually, I don't know if you heard that song recently or if that means anything to you. But that is just, literally when I said that there would be a miracle, it would take a miracle, because they really, really, really know what everything has been demolished between the two of you. What is left is dust. And that there's no way this tower can be rebuilt again between the two of you. There's no way that same foundation can be in place. It's deteriorated. It has been obliterated. It's, you know, it's almost because I'm looking at this picture and the tower's still upright. You know, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, you know, you see the black sky and the people falling and the building burning. It's like they're still hoping that that never really happened. And their fear is that this really is no longer in place. This tower's really, really gone. But wow, you will, for some out there, not all, but you really will always be on their mind and in their heart and what they really, really lost. For the likely outcome of this Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo. So if you'd like to join me for the likely outcome and any advice for you guys in regards to love and romance or in regards to this connection in general, please go ahead and check out the description box where you'll find the link to the Vimeo reading. But before we go, Sagittarius, I'm going to pull a card, and different from the other signs, Sagittarius, I'm going to ask what Spirit wants you to know about this. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So, with this card, Sagittarius, I think this is them still having that illusion, that delusion of you two still being together in that honeymoon period when everything was amazing, when everything was great. You know, it's like within those first 6 months of the connection and the relationship, it was like no arguments, no distress, and I just get that they're still in that phase. I don't know if you guys are now at a distance from each other physically, definitely emotionally, definitely mentally, definitely spiritually, but maybe you even moved away from this person completely. Maybe you guys are even overseas from each other. And there's like a specific date that they think about all the time that was really like something they feel was like out of the movies or something that they still, I don't know, you guys know better than I would. A date that was really something affected him, but I just feel like Spirit's kind of confirming the La La Land type of thing that they're having still with you, Sagittarius. And again, I do have to say, someone may still want to reach out to you, just as a warning. I would feel, I don't know why I'm hearing like within the next 6 days, or by April 6th too. I don't know if April 6th is a significant date for you, but I'm hearing that. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Children. So yeah, some of you, like I said earlier, may have had children with this person, and that's kind of really, really hard to get those type of energetic cords cut because you guys share children together. But I'm also getting, Sagittarius, just like the immaturity of this person or the vulnerability that you showed within this connection. Like when you get vulnerability and immaturity together, it just creates havoc that neither of you saw coming. And again, with dogs, like maybe you guys had a pet together, or maybe you're going to get a dog or thinking about getting a dog. But there's a lot of bullshit here, a lot of child's play here. And if they just had made better decisions, maybe this would be something more than what it turned out to be. Alright, Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading over on Vimeo. You can find that in the description box of this reading. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, and I'll see you next time. Take care.